encounters with the legal system, let's say, along the way. In our first year, believe it or not, a lady in Texas sued her husband. We were only on the air a year. Sued her husband for divorce, and guess who she named as whatever you call it. I don't even know what you call it. Now here's two different reactions. We were served with the papers in Bristol, Connecticut, beautiful downtown Bristol. Our general counsel was, oh, what are we going to do? We aren't even a year old. We're being sued. This is going to happen forever. People are going to, gloom and doom and so on. And our PR lady was quite the opposite. She said, this is great. We're going to put out a press release and tell the world that this lady has named us in the suit. Well, the lawyer left. The lady that did that is today the Senior Vice President of Communications. She's been there for 30 years. And she is from Philadelphia. How about that? We've had some other, along the way, at the beginning, nobody knew how to treat us. The cable television world was brand new. It was the Wild West of communications, believe me, in those days. We had the right, if you will, and I don't know what the legal ramifications were, but back in that day, anybody could take 22 seconds of any NFL game, any baseball game, anything was considered public domain. So we could show 22 seconds. Do you know how hard it is to pick out just 22 seconds of a game and say this is the best part of this game? But that's the way it was. So we were doing it, but CBS said, you can't do that. You cannot do that. We're going to sue you. I guess that's, knee-jerk reaction. We're going to sue you. We didn't have any money. We had one lawyer. We couldn't have possibly stood up against CBS. Would everyone agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you solve the problem like that?
How about the PR person?
No, we didn't use her this time. Our production guy said, I got an idea. We're going to get 6 college kids. We're going to give them a clipboard. We're going to give them a red jacket, a bright red jacket too, with our logo in white across the back. And we're going to go, because we could get press credentials, and we're going to get press credentials for those 6. We're going to send them to the next game CBS does, which was Saturday college football. They got there, and the instructions were, you don't have to write anything. We don't care about plays. What you have to do is all of you have to stand with your back to the camera at all times. You are not allowed to turn around. One of you has to follow the ball, like the line judge, right down the line. One in the backfield, one in the defensive backfield, one in the offensive backfield, and the other 3 just kind of range along the sideline. So we had 6 floating advertisements, and CBS is trying to shoot this game. We got more advertising than anybody in the world. It infuriated CBS, as you might guess. Now we're really going to go after you. We said, fine. We found out where they were going next week. We sent the same 6, did the same thing. They called Monday morning and said, maybe we ought to just let you use the 22 seconds. This is getting pretty annoying. And so we won. We didn't spend 10 cents on legal fees. We bought a few jackets and paid some kids a few bucks, and they had a great time, and off we went.